Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. We made it to the lake. It's about 8:30 right now, somewhere right around there. Got here a little later than I thought. Had some hang-ups this morning. But I'll show you guys what I got tied on once we stop. But I got on the big Huddleston swim bait. I'm going to crawl around on the bottom, try to get a big bite today. There's a lot of big fish caught yesterday in a tournament that was here, so the big ones are biting. I also have a jerkbait tied on. I'm going to try a few new things, but I got the jerkbait tied on. I got the tactical DD crank tied on. I'm going to try to speed crank on some fish. Apparently that works all winter long, so we're going to try that out. Apparently they can't resist it, and the big ones absolutely have to eat it. It just triggers them. We got the Tackle HD jig. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. Jig and craw tied on. Real lifelike craw. If you guys haven't checked those out, I'll link them down below. But the real lifelike stuff seems to work a lot better this time of year because fish are a lot slower and they inspect it a lot longer. So hopefully that gets some bites. And then I got like a tiny little 3.5 HD swimmer tied on and a Ned rig in case things get crazy. So that's the plan. Should be eating the jerkbait at least pretty good. I think that's what all the guys were catching them on yesterday. So that's the plan. We're gonna go for a couple big fish today. I don't really care about numbers. I just want a couple big ones. There was like a couple 6-pounders caught yesterday in a tournament. So the big ones are absolutely eating. So I'm gonna go run some channel banks, some bluffy type stuff to start out, and then just find some of those deeper banks, steeper banks, and see if we can't find some big girls wanting to eat. Stick around, see what we get into. Sinking, has a bigger bill on it, get down there deep to these fish. Got kind of a little bluffy area. Channel goes right along this bank to start out with. There we go, guys. First stop, first keeper. I was going to fish a tournament this morning, but I was kind of skeptical about it because I haven't fished here in a couple weeks. But there we go. Nice keeper, very first fish. There's about 40 foot deep here, and it comes up on a hump where I'm casting at right now. And they're sitting right on that little hump. There we go. Not a bad one. Hopefully there's some more. Hopefully there's some more sitting right around here. I've seen fish and crab. Might get the big Huddleston out and drag it through here since they're in the big ones. Show you guys the lures as I get them out, but here's the Tackle HD craw and jig. Drag this around, see if there's stuff. Some sitting on the bottom not wanting to come up. Here's the big Huddleston I'm throwing around. They actually get a lot bigger than this, but I'm going with a little bit smaller. This Huddleston, I'm just going to creep it and just barely crawl along the bottom. Hopefully something grabs it. something heavy on, guys, but I don't think it was a fish. I think it was a tree branch. Forever. Finally found another one, a little bitty squeaker. Hopefully we can find some more right here though. Little bitty guy. Nice chunky spotted bass is our second keeper. Second keeper of the day on the jerkbait. There we go, another little dink. Alright guys, all I'm finding is small fish. The first one was the biggest one today, so we're going to run this bank for a little bit and then might go find some more bluff walls, fish that out, and head on out. jerkbait out here on kind of a shallower point. It's not coming off. I had one real big bite on the jig, guys, so I'm going to go back to the jig here in a minute. There's another one on the jerkbait. Might be a keeper, be close. Alright guys, that is all the time I had for today, on this little trip I took here. Ended up not catching a big fish. That was kind of my plan, was to just find one real big good fish for you guys, but ended up not happening. I ran a lot of water and fished a ton. I actually didn't put all the fish catches in there. I probably caught 10 other little dinks like that. Caught them all over. Some shallower banks actually, and some bluff walls. Just could never find the bigger fish. Just don't know if my cadence was wrong or using the wrong bait, or I just straight up wasn't in the area. But sorry, I'm still trying to get over this cough I got. Yeah, and I also apologize for the audio in this video. So I don't know what was going on. The wind was just super obnoxious in this video for whatever reason. Usually that GoPro doesn't pick up the wind like that, but I don't know if it was because I don't know. GoPros do some crazy things, and usually it never sounds like that, and you can't hear me talking the GoPro really very much either, so apologize for that. But hopefully get out and do some more fishing here soon. Everything's still freaking trying to freeze over on us, so as long as that don't happen, I'll be fishing. Need to get some upgrades for the boat, get some live scope, stuff like that. Help me target these bigger fish. I'm sure you guys want to see big fish. You don't want to see these little dinks getting caught. But yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. I thank you guys for watching, and hopefully get on some big fish next time. I drug that Huddleston around quite a bit, and the only thing I didn't throw that I wish I would have is an A-rig. But I drug that big Huddleston around. I did some speed cranking. I did threw a few different jerk baits around. The jig, threw a couple different jigs around. Only caught the one on the jig. I did feel like I lost a real big fish on the jig. Only had it for a second, and I had something smack the jerk bait really hard. So I don't know. Could have just kind of snagged something with that jerk bait fish. It was a fish. I mean, it was on there for a second, but it come off. So I don't know. Hopefully next time, my next outing will be a lot better than that one. I think JC is getting his river boat set up to do some fishing here pretty soon, so hopefully me and him get out on the river together and target some winter smallies. He usually throws a gig and rail in the front and they gig from it all winter, so I think they're taking that off. Be able to do some fishing on that soon. Jason Wolf from Wolfhead Outfitters is back into town, so I'm going to be hitting him up, and I talk to him about every other day, but we're gonna try to plan some floats here pretty soon. He's been floating here and there, catching a couple fish, but nothing crazy yet. So hopefully me and him get out soon and find some winter fish on the big river. So, but yeah, that's the plan, guys. And I thank you all for watching down below. If you're new here, you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe down below. And thank you guys for watching.